Ta-da. Ta-da. Alright, you can see my screen, I hope.
Yep.
That is wonderful. Looky here, I got the skin. I have actually been grinding for it, or I had been grinding for it, and then I stopped playing any of the games during the last two. Is that the new one? Is that the one I want? I think that's the one I want. 13 days. I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll get the weapon, please. Please, game. No, because I was playing through. I just skipped through both. Wait, no.
What?
Yes! My friend is gonna be so mad. Oh my god, my friend is gonna be so mad. Yes! Oh my god. I got 3 of the 4 in one tempo. What just... Yes! And the stigmata are even far easier to grind. Like, it used to be like hella expensive. You used to need like a bunch of these, which you had to play a different mode for. Now you just need 2 of these prisms, which aren't like very easy to get, but they're definitely easier to get than those things. And 600 of these green things, which used to cost 1,800. So like stigmata are so much easier to grind now. Which so like I basically just needed to get the weapon, and I did. That's amazing. Okay, can we get the last stigmata? I don't even know which one it was. I think it was bottom stigmata. It's top again. Okay, I was about to say, like, hold on. Oh my god. Alright, what do we learn from this? Just don't play the game and it'll reward you.
Yeah, man.
That's
Tries to win you back.
yeah. Oh no. No.
Well, there you go. Off to a great start.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. What? How? That was 12? No, 13 polls. I just want to say, like, my friend, I had to take. She had to use, I think, 60 pulls to get the weapon. So like she had to absolutely suffer, and I just get everything for free. That's okay. That's just hilarious. All right, Kiana, you get your new weapon. And with that weapon, you are finally good again. No, I needed the weapon because with part 2, they introduced a fun thing called Astro Ring, and it quickly came to a point where if a character doesn't have this Astro Ring, then they're basically useless. Which is why a lot of characters are getting new weapons that allow them to use Astro Ring as well. And Kiana, with her new weapon, is one of the best to play with Vita, which is very nice. Okay, now we just need to rub it in. Rub the salt into the wound, as they say. All right. And now that that's we may go and play the story. Is there anything else here? Not really. I'm not close to this, am I? No. No. All right. Am I just gonna take the prisms? Because I don't really have any more pulls to use. I guess I could take you. Do I play her? No. We're just taking this. Because like I have Herrscher of Rebirth, but I don't have anything for her. So like in theory she's one of the best physical DPS supports. But since I don't have anything for her, she doesn't do anything for me. Alright. Wonderful. That honestly couldn't have gone better. I am still in awe how that happened. I don't like I've been lucky in this game, but I don't think I've ever been this lucky.
Yeah, that's a crazy dialogue.
Like there was even like in theory I had five times the featured in 13 polls since I had that one duplicate. That's just insane. Shut up. All right.
I just realized, can you hear anything in the background?
No.
Okay, good.
We are missing 5 crystals for a pull. That is very annoying. Give us 5 crystals from somewhere, please. Can't do anything to quickly get 5 crystals. Okay, boom. Easy. Are we pulling for Kiana or are we pulling for Kiana? Is the question.
I think we should pull for Kiana.
Okay. Are we pulling for Drum Girl Kiana or are we pulling for Overkill Boss Kiana?
I like the first one, actually.
Alright. Oh, it's 50% off. We could have pulled her anyway. Alright. And now we get like 3 Kianas in this temple.
Hmm? Yeah, watch.
No. Okay.
Manifesting, manifesting,
No.
manifesting.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Hey, we got Coralie. Yippee. Alright. Into the story.
Ah, right.
Oh. I thought we had already started with that chapter, but apparently not. Oh well.
I swear this game exclusively only has the budget for music and animated scenes.
All of their budget literally went into the animated shorts.
Yeah.
And I guess the voice acting is pretty decent from what I can tell, seeing as I don't speak the languages.
Yeah, it's a little harder to tell in another
Yeah.
language.
Sra-craw. You know?
Quack.
Sra-craw.
Oh, okay.
How are you tired? Is it
I'm always
like...
sleeping, man. I almost conked out before this.
That's crazy. Isn't it like 2 p.m. for you?
It is 3:30. Like, ideally, man, I sleep at night for like 10 hours. I'm a
That's
sleeper.
impressive. I think like if I don't have an alarm, I usually sleep like 8.
Like, I can function off of like less than 6 if need be. Like, if you leave me alone, I will sleep for 10 hours. One time I slept for, I think 11 or 12.
I certainly also slept for like 12 hours one time, but it's not the norm.
Yeah. Oh, she woke up.
Well, somewhat.
It was the girl we just saw, right?
Mm.
Okay, just making sure.
All too bad we'll have to kill you. Yo, Rita action. Let's go.
And because you're a guy, you can't even be playable.
Unfortunate.
Them's the rules in this universe. In Star Rail, on the other hand, you have a chance.
I'd be for an owl XP. He's cool.
我们有自己的使命。幽兰戴尔大人给我们的命令是固守防线，绝不能擅离职守。现在我们要做的就是相信幽兰戴尔大人，做好他最坚实的后盾。不灭之刃。
Why is the cursor still showing? Okay, now. No. Why is the cursor still showing? What? Oh wait. Oh, because they reset my controls again. Okay, that's cool. Alright, now.
Delicious frame rates.
Yes. We love legs. Ouch. Why does it do so much damage? What did I miss?
Oh,
看来这里就是天命的防线了。
Hello there.
Oh, she has a face now.
Yay.
冰之律者。为什么律者会出现在这里？难道队长他？副队长，我们现在该怎么办？
I forgot there's other generic Valkyries.
全员准备，对律者作战。
让开！幽兰戴尔和雷电牙医已经失败，你也一样阻止不了我们。
抱歉，我是不可能放任律者离开的。
住嘴！安娜不是律者，她是人类。安娜，你说对吗？
Oh, looks pretty cool, actually. Hold on.
Oh well. While we wait, why is this? Like, I wouldn't call that a growl, right?
Hello, sorry about that.
There was a little bit more than a minute.
Yeah, I had to unload the dishwasher.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Alright, we shall continue.
无需多言。
好吧，那就如你所愿。
大家，
现在只剩你一人，别白费力气了。
就算只有我一人，也要拦住你们。呀！ 苏醒吧，冰霜的主人！
结束了。
还没有。
我们没有时间和你纠缠，现在让开还来得及。
休想从这里通过！
Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? And now she breaks apart the ground.
Someone shooted her, I don't know who. Oh, was I wrong? It looked like she was shooted.
Hmm?
It looked like she was shooted by the blast.
No, she had been blasted.
Oh. What lag and low frame rates does to a person. Oh, she got a new outfit. She looks so done.
I feel like that was not intentional.
Why is she squinting like that?
Yeah.
尤兰戴尔，你没事吧？我没事，你呢？这个样子没问题吗？冰之律者尚未适应自己的力量，他伤不了我。不过夜宵和律者趁着刚才的一击离开了，我们得立即追上去。律者的力量让这附近成为了接近绝对零度的死地。跟着我，我来带你出去。走吧。
Absolute Zero is the Invite 2 reference.
True. And now Jin's coming out and says, "Yo, I'm here."
And then Jin pulled out his sword and said, "I'm about to Jin all over you."
True. Don't swap the N with a Z. Peak comedy. somehow they managed to make a worse battlesuit than the first May battlesuit. This is fucking boring. Hey. Oh, Raven. Hello there.
I wouldn't know. I'm still in the fight.
Is our connection that bad today?
It's pretty bad today, yeah.
Oh man.
I'm still frozen actually.
How?
Let me try stop watching.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you're saying your connection's too bad, I could also just play Xenoblade X a bit and we can just talk. If that works better for you. Because
I don't want to see any spoilers.
no, I would just explore the side quests.
Oh.
If you want.
Let's see. Well, I don't know how that would be better.
Also, you wouldn't have to watch this. Or actually, I could play ZZZ. I haven't done that today. Or Wuthering Waves, or like anything. But just, you know, where you don't have to pay attention all the time. Or have to like be 100% in sync with me. That would probably be
it's
easier.
still frozen.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna skip this and we will leave it here. Yes, side stages exist. I don't care. Okay, I actually wanna check if my friend has seen my message yet.
While you do that, I'm gonna double check how much money I have.
What?
I want to double check how much money I have. See if I should be smart or not in regards to getting Xenoblade X.
I would love to, once we're both like relatively far into the game, to use like one of those times where we can stream to just play Xenoblade X together. Because obviously during like I got the game on Wii U in like 2021 or something, or 2022, and obviously like there was no one on the servers anymore, so I never got to like play it online with people.
Yeah. I really shouldn't. Xenoblade X is probably going to have to wait.
Week.
Which, if all goes well, should only have to be about a month or so. Because, April 23rd, I believe, is, my school's career fair. And that is hopefully where I'll get myself an internship, which will hopefully pay me. So, once that
paid
happens,
internships are a lie.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Alright, then let's look at if I can actually level up any of this to anything. No. I'm missing a bunch of these shits. I'm always missing those because they are a pain to get. Can I at least enhance you? Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but I did manage to get caught up with the ZZZ story yesterday.
Oh yeah?
And honestly, I think that's I think ZZZ story is like by far the best out of any Hoyoverse games. Like it's
Really?
not even close. Because I just like how focused it is. Because like even though you have like a bunch of different locations, it still feels way more connected than something Genshin does, for example. And I just enjoy that a lot more, where you have your own story in those areas, but it's like it's way shorter than something like Genshin, where you wait like a whole year to have maybe two important bits of information for the story at large. And most of it is just important for the region. Whereas, like, Zenless Zone Zero manages to actually make it interesting to to help you keep up with the main story.
The characters stay relevant.
Yeah, like even the main villains, which are like they still have like a, or at least obviously ZZ's not been out for that long, but season 1, as they call it seasons, the different parts of the story. And then you had like season 1 is completed, and then there were 2 epilogue stories, one with Astra Yao and Evelyn, and then the other with Hugo and Vivian, which are the 2 characters that will come out in the next update. And obviously, like, those are a little disconnected, even though like the story with Hugo and Vivian are actually still important to the main story. But I just like that there was still, I mean, obviously they can't do as much they can't make the feeling all too different as compared to Star Rail, where you visit different planets or the different nations in Genshin, but they still managed to do that fairly well, while also still keeping it not making it feel like they're suddenly on a vacation or something. I'm just, the only thing I'm like kind of wondering or concerned about is, how long can you keep this up? Because, in the universe, New Eridu is the only city that exists. So it's kind of a question like, okay, how much can you actually take out of this city before you end up just like having the same areas over and over again?
There will be a secret second city.
Yeah, probably something like that, or they take more. I mean, you were already in the wasteland with Caesar, Bernice. That's where they're all from. And maybe they take like a different part of the wasteland and just design it differently. That is still possible. And then there is also like Old Eridu. And I'm probably gonna get like, of course they're gonna visit those ruins at some point. I don't know, how far had you played the story?
You can more or less just go off the assumption I haven't played the game at all. Is how far I've gone.
Okay.
Like, I'm
So
still in, like the prologue. Arc,
yeah. Okay, so basically where I stopped playing first as well. But like the siblings' main goal is just like uncovering why the old city fell. So obviously sooner or later they're gonna there's gonna be a part where you visit that city again, or like the ruins of that city. But aside from that, like I really do wonder how much they can squeeze out of the setting, because I mean, it's not like you can't do much with it. It's like with Persona, it's you have the city and then you have the different districts and you can visit them, and that's all cool, but Persona is like a complete game, and it's a story where it's not about like seeing new stuff all the time, and the Hoyo games are just fundamentally different, where they kind of need to have something new.
Yeah, they need to constantly expand their world.
Yeah, and that's like my main fear for the game. And also, while I'm praising the story, I will say I don't care for most characters. So you can't really say like, whereas Star Rail and Genshin really shine with the character work, whereas their stories are more hit or miss. ZZZ is like the opposite, where the story is very good and it's very clean. It doesn't feel like there's ever any filler in it. But the characters, because of that, aren't as fleshed out, because most characters don't really get much development. And if they get them, it's only like hinted at. And like, I will say, I haven't done I've only done one character quest, and that's probably where they'll expand on it. But especially for characters like Yanagi, the pink-haired, glasses office lady, like she had nothing. I feel like there was just, oh, you're so smart, and oh, you care so much for your team, and it's like, yeah, I liked her personality, I liked her in every scene, but I'm still not invested in the character, because like they haven't given me more than her personality. And like I think the best characters are probably Miyabi. She's become the most important by the end of the story.
Yeah.
And she also gets like the most development, even if it's not a lot still. And it's more just like small hints and pieces of information that are thrown around.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, aside from the main characters, surprisingly for a Hoyo game, they have like probably the best backstory or like most interesting backstory. Again, I think that's like a thing ZZZ managed to do very good with.
I mean, they are like actual characters.
Yeah, they're not self-inserts, and
Yeah.
that is very important to actually make me like them a lot more. Because yeah, I mean, I think Stella and Kalis are pretty much what you can consider self-inserts, and Ether and Lumine are kind of in that in-between space where they're kind of supposed to be characters, but at the same time they are also supposed to be self-inserts for the player. And I just don't think that mixes well. And I'm happy they decided to actually go with having the main characters be actual characters. Which is like the main thing why I like Honkai Impact so much, because Kiana, as the main character, isn't a self-insert. She's a really well-written character. And Bell and Y are exactly that. And I like how they still manage to give them at least a little bit of different personalities, even though you can play both. And I think what I still like most about ZZZ is just the cutscenes, because like they're so well animated, and I just feel like it's like leagues above Star Rail and Genshin. It's honestly insane how well they make their cutscenes.
Sorrow, I think, is really good. Genshin falls behind on a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, they still have good cutscenes, but it's just the cutscenes are so short always.
They're so short, and there's not much going on in them.
Yeah.
With the exception of like very like finale stuff.
Yeah.
Like for final boss stuff, like it gets a little crazy. Like outside of that, so small and so unimpactful.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because, like, obviously Genshin has the budget. So I'm just always wondering, like, why can't they give us longer cutscenes? It's not like anyone would complain.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you have Starro and I'm presuming Zenless as well, whereas they animate entire fight scenes. Like Genshin doesn't really do that.
I mean,
again, maybe for like final boss arcs.
Yeah, it's
nothing outside of that.
I mean, even for Star Rail and Zenless, it's mostly just like, you know, the final boss of the story arc, where they actually animate the fights as well. If it's like, or it's just like a 10-second long showdown, you know, that's so nothing really to write home about. But
yeah, well, I don't know about Zenless, but in Star Rail, like they occasionally do like really cool animated scenes, like introducing I Herrscher. You're like,
Mm.
I don't know how up to date you are on Star Rail.
I've played everything except for the newest story quest or
for me.
Trailblaze quest.
But like, take for example Mighty's introduction. Like that was cool. You don't get something like that from any of Kenshin's characters.
Yeah.
And on the subject of Star Rail, it's been bugging me for a long time now. But ever since what's her name? Yoon Lee, Great Sword Girl.
Yeah.
We haven't had any more companion quests.
Yeah. I on one hand, I'm saying I don't really miss them because, like, in every horror game, I always feel like they're just like side things that most don't really care about, or at least they just feel cheap in a sense whenever they do them. But on the other hand, I feel like especially in Amphorius, where you have so many characters, it would be good to have them so that you can actually flesh out every character.
I feel like the companion quests in Star Wars were really good. Like there's Serval's companion quest. I really like that one.
I mean, Servals is still my favorite in the game.
Lucas is really good.
I feel like they've been always 50-50.
Okay. What else was there?
I mean, there were also some, like, Hooks was really rough. There were like one or two good scenes, but aside from that, like, there wasn't really anything to it.
Yeah.
Bailu's was pretty good, I think.
Oh yeah, Bailu's was messed up. But it was good too. Even though a lot of people don't really care for them, apparently, like I really enjoy them, and I wish they kept on doing them. Nothing else in the flesh out characters, especially the ones that didn't have much screen time in the main story. Natasha's was really good.
I honestly can't remember much of. Oh yeah. No, I remember. Yeah, Natasha's was really good. Yeah, I agree.
Trying to remember the other ones. There's Kafka, there's Jingli.
Yeah, Kafka's was also kind of lame.
Yeah. I guess they couldn't really do much with Kafka without revealing too much about Trailblazer. I think Asta had one.
Maybe.
Hers wasn't much. Silver Wolf was kind of too.
I don't even remember. Was Sybil Wolf's just her attack on Herta space station?
Yeah, like she was hacking into the simulator universe.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
Like, blocked all her accounts or something in return.
Yeah. That was fine. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, and then in Pentacon, the only companion quest there was like a shared one between Sparkle and Black Swan.
I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure I did it, but I don't remember anything about it.
I didn't think it was that good. It was basically like a fake crime scene that Sparkle put together for Black Swan to solve.
Yeah, something's ringing when you say that. I still can't remember anything more.
And then, like, I think her and Sampo are, like, cornered Black Swan. And she's like, haha, I'm gonna make you forget about me. And then she leaves, and Sparkle and Sampo are like, what are we doing here again?
陪你再玩一局。
What else?
Then after that, we didn't get one until Yunli, and then that was the last one.
就是现在。千日一夕，扩战百出，锋刃，断。
Oh yeah, Wukong's is pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
胜利是必然的嘛，这可是努力的结果。
Yeah, I think it's kind of sad how the 4 stars, like the best companion quests, are all 4-star companion quests.
Yeah.
Like Serval, Yukong, and Natasha would probably be my top 3.
Like, and honestly, I'd be okay with that if they decide to just give the companion quest to the 4 stars.
Mm.
Because, as far as I notice anyway, most of the time, the 4 stars also get less screen time.
Yeah.
In the
Like
main
with
story.
with the exception of like maybe, I mean, even from the examples I wanted to take, like they got less screen time, but they weren't necessarily less important. With Misha and Gallagher
Yeah.
would have been my examples.
Mm.
But yeah, like most of the time, and Tingyun obviously.
Well, she got a 5-star medal, so
Yeah, but like in the
she got
Xianzhou,
that going for her.
in the Xianzhou arc, like where she was still 4-star and she was there basically the whole time.
Mhm. I guess narratively speaking, it wouldn't have made much sense to give a character a companion quest at the time where she would temporarily be dead. Like, you can't just go, oh, Tingyun's next snap. Let me go have a companion quest with her right after.
Although I wish like we'd have actually gotten a companion quest for her after she was like revived. You know, there was because like it was so sudden that okay, we were walking a bit around Penacony, then Yukon comes, picks her up, and they leave, and that's it. Like what? Why?
Yeah, they didn't. I was kind of disappointed that after all that, they didn't do a whole lot with Tingyun's return. Like they basically just said, "Oh, I'm gonna fight the Eons now. Bye, Yukon."
Yeah, I don't know.
Like we don't really see her again after that. Just kind of disappointing.
I mean, they'll probably show her again, but you know, as for her like big return, it was very weird how they handled it.
Yeah, like that would have been a pretty decent time to put in a companion quest for you.
审判的时刻到了。
But I guess they were like too busy with the Euphoria story since it was so big that they just said, okay, we don't have time to do companion quests. I don't know.
Well, I forgot, what was right before Penacony?
You mean like in terms of? I was Ruamei, and the
Rime and
Dr. Ratio,
Ratio.
and
Yeah,
the
or-
giant beetle.
Archduke, whatever.
Yeah.
Flame guy.
有我呢，该出发了。
Yeah. I don't think there was anything there.
No.
Before that, was before that Jing Liu quest, or was that the Bellabong festival?
决战的时刻到了。
1.5 was ghost hunting.
Oh yeah, right. That was... Yeah, I remember now.
Hua Hua.
When was Topaz then?
1.4, I think.
Oh. Right. I remember because Jingli was, I think, the first half of that quest, of that patch, and Topaz was the second half. Are you sure? Because I got both of them on their first banner.
That feels wrong, but maybe.
I remember getting Jingli because I decided to pull for first. And like, oh my god, am I going to be able to get Topaz now? And I know Jingli was my first exclusive.
I'm trying to remember
I'm sure that was the
the
second half.
I'm trying to remember the version trailer to, because I remember it was a pretty abrupt switch to Jingliu, but I don't remember if it was from Topaz to her or not.
Let me see banner history.
I have to go. I mean, 1.0 Seele Jingyuan. 1.1 was Locha and Silverwolf, I think. 1.2 Blade and Kafka. 1.3 should be Imbiber to Lunay. And was that Fushwan in 1.3 then?
Yeah, 1.4.
Yeah.
First half
Yeah, okay,
was
that makes sense.
just Jingliu, and second half was Topaz and
Okay.
Seele.
Okay. And then 1.5 was
1.5 was
Huahua and
Huahua.
Argenti. And 1.6 is
Mr.
Ron
Wolf.
May and Dr. Ratio. Yeah, okay.
Correct.
Alright.
And 1.3 was Imbiber, Lunay, and Fushwan.
Yes, I said that. Honestly, like, I'm surprised how well I still know the banners. Because I don't think I could tell you like more than 4 characters in Genshin and their correct update.
Oh, I didn't know Jingyuan came out in 1.0 or 1.0.
No, I remember because like at the end of a lot of early trailers before the game came out, there was Jingyuan like at the very end as like the ad, I guess, for the banners. That's why I know he's that he was there.
It's kind of funny that Seele and Jingyuan were the first exclusive 5 stars, but only Jingyuan is still usable today.
To be fair, Jingyuan is only usable
He
with
keeps getting buffed.
Jingyuan's only usable because like every second update there's a new character for him.
Yeah. And new relics.
Otherwise he wouldn't be playable as well. It's still sad how
Seele's just here struggling.
yeah, it's still sad how bad Jingliu has become. Like it's so insane because like just from the stats she's like one of my top 3 characters, but she just does no damage.
Yeah. It really sucks that I can't really use my Jingliu anymore, but I can still bring my 4-star Herda to Pure Fiction just fine.
Yeah.
What is that?
I constantly play 4-star Herder with Jade. And like she's not even her stats aren't even good. That's the saddest part about it.
Like, how is she keeping up? And Jingliu, I just can't bring her anywhere now.
Yeah.
wonder how they're gonna buff her when the time comes.
They won't.
Well, I mean, like how they're buffing older characters.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how they'll apply that to Jinglia.
I mean, my bet's still on they just won't, but obviously I'm hoping they will.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how much Sela could keep up like with today's meta if she was at her most optimal, like E6 S5.
Imagine like E6 S5 Sealer still worse than E0 the Herrscher.
Yeah.
That would just be sad. Especially like E0 the Herrscher with some random 4-star light cone.
Yeah. What does your Lycon do actually? Let me see.
I have no idea.
Increases crit rate by 18%. Whereas in battle, for every 10 speed that exceeds 10, the damage of the wearer's basic attack and skills increase by 6%. And the crit damage of their ultimate is increased by 12% at S1.
So just a bunch of crit.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
Bunch of crit and just actual damage increase. I was expecting it to be worse, actually. I think Blade's Lycone isn't that good.
Honestly, like, even for with the Lycones I actively pulled, the 5-star Lycones, I couldn't tell you what they did. Just from the top of my head.
The only exclusive 5-star Lycone I have is Topaz and Acherons.
I have Jinglius, I have Acherons, and anything else? Do I have another? Oh yeah, Face House.
Oh yeah.
I forgot Face Show
Topaz
exists.
I know pretty well. Bruh. As if that is my best 5-star. What was I gonna say? Right, I know Topaz is like increased crit rate by I think 18%, and inflicts tame on the enemy. Each stack of 2, 1 of 2, increases crit damage taken by 12%, so it stacks up to 24%. Which I pulled that over Fei Xiao's Light Cone because I thought that'd be better. Because damage is more universal, whereas Fei Xiao's is only her ult.
I mean, there wasn't ever much strategy involved in me picking which Lycone to pull for. It was just, if I really like the character, I'm gonna pull for the Lycone.
I wanted to optimize Fei Xiao, my beloved. That was the mindset.
Yeah. I mean, my facial's doing pretty well still, even though, like, the follow-up attack set is just kicking my ass over and over again. Oh well, happens. What?
I've been going over last month's accounts for the Cunning Harris. It's better than before, but... Speaking of which, have you ever actually turned a profit?
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, right. I don't really want to, but I feel like I have to pull for Asterisk's light cone. But the simple fact that because it's a new like path, I don't
Yeah.
have anything to give her.
Yeah. Same. But I'm also pretty sure I just won't have the jades for it.
Mm-hmm. Like, if I win 50-50, maybe I could pull it off.
Mm.
But if I don't win 50-50, I probably won't win, but I'll have to try.
I'm
Like,
honest.
I don't really want to run a 3-star on her.
I don't even remember if I have her guaranteed or not.
I know I'm 50-50. The last 5-star I pulled was
I think I lost to Weld and then
Aisha.
didn't get anyone after that. But I'm not sure. I just need to find the last Starbreaker pull I sent you. That's always the easiest way to figure out. Okay, damn, it's been a while, holy shit. Where is it? Where is it? Hello.
And the light the light cone in Herda shop for remembrance. It's good, but it's not what I want for casters because it increases speed.
Hmm.
And the 4-star one that you can get in the little shop, with the with the points, whatchamacallit, from Memory of Chaos and Pure Fiction and whatnot. That one is more support than DPS, so.
I can't find my last pull. Or like, the last pull I sent you was a Weld, but I'm pretty sure that was the one I got from the standard banner. Because I got Weld from the I chose Weld as my free 5-star. And then I got him once because I lost 50-50 and like 2 days after on the standard banner as well. I know that. I remember that much.
I forgot, what was the reason for the free 5-star? Do you know? Was it anniversary?
Something like that. Or maybe just because like Star Rail was feeling generous. I don't know.
Yeah, Star Wars just doing stuff like that. And it took until then for Genshin to finally start doing the same. Oh wait, no, they did it before.
Oh, they did. They got new things here. Let's go.
I'll protect you from any danger.
That Evelyn's probably still better
As the
than mine.
Emperor,
Yeah.
it's my duty to protect the asset.
Yes. Yes. Alright, now you may watch my stream and see peak gameplay in 2 FPS for you.
Excellent frame rates.
Securing the perimeter. Nothing slips through my defense. Your journey ends with me.
Let's go. Oh yeah, and through the final cutscene of the main story of ZZZ, I was reminded how fucking dope the main theme is for ZZZ.
The main thing.
The main theme, yes. I'm not sure if you ever
I think
heard
I'm
it.
familiar.
Since
I don't know.
Okay, I wanna find yeah. Do. I mean, if you don't mind spoilers, I could also send you the cutscene where it plays, but
I've already tried it twice. I'm not gonna play it, man.
then I'm just gonna send you the cutscene because it's a banger. Especially because they made like a credit scene, and it's dope. All right.
Preparing to move out.
Ah, boy.
What is it?
It's just school.
Check your six.
Ouch.
Securing the perimeter. We fight together. The best defense is a strong offense. All exits are now sealed. Removing threat. Press the advantage. Don't even try. Final warning. Your journey ends with me. Securing the perimeter. The threat is still active. We fight together.
Easy peasy. And is it peak cinema or is it peak cinema?
Oh, ZZZ.
Oh.
If only you weren't ZZZ.
Why? Come on.
Just the allegations, I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I get it, but
You know, what's crazy is I have actually yet to watch the full trailer for that one furry woman.
Pulchra?
Like, I've just seen like snippets on Instagram. I don't know.
I
her
mean,
name.
I,
I'm
I mean
assuming it's
the snippets you sent me is like basically the full trailer. She's an A rank,
okay.
remember? So it's not really that much.
It's 4-star, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Between that and the Jane Doe trailer,
I mean, Jane Doe is still.
they're really searching for how far they can go.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like,
You know, it's crazy when the official video itself is saying, "Hey, make sure you're wearing headphones before you watch this."
oh, hello, Chingy. What are you doing here?
How have you two been?
Hello, Chingy. Are you off work today? Here to borrow a videotape?
Afraid not. Today, I'm here for a routine visit.
Routine visit?
The reason I came to see you both today is because the final considering that Phaethon, as a proxy, has never been involved in any harmful hollow activities and has repeatedly risked life. However, as punishment, all the funds found in your previously confiscated Internaut account will be forfeited as a fine. While the amount is considerable...
Wait, funds? Wise? I thought you said we didn't put any money in the...
Well, let's just calm down. I plan to leave some in the Internaut account, just in case.
Why did it have to be this basket that tipped over?
In any case, aside from the fine mentioned earlier, the other requirement is that both of you need to become informants for Juyuan's squad. There's no need to worry. Aside from the squad's formal members, and a few high-ranking officials within the Bureau, your identities will not be disclosed to others.
By the way, Qingyi, didn't you say Zhu Yuan would also be coming by? Come to
I'm not exactly sure why, but poor...
Stolen art...
I heard about this on the news. It's been a super hot topic lately. The artist's identity is also quite unusual. A master, however, she was caught stealing jewelry from them, and the Mafia went after her.
Exactly. Because of these legendary
Not the
stories,
Mafia.
the value of this
Yeah.
imagery has skyrocketed.
Someone put
there anything I
Nijima
can do to help?
Makoto on the case.
If you have some free time, there's indeed something you could help with.
Ah.
She's
is the
student
plan
council
to lure
president.
the
She can
enemy
do it.
onto a hook? No problem.
Excellent. Then we'll...
Oh, that's the event. I was wondering like what this was a quest for. It's one of those permanent events. Right.
Permanent events. Another thing
Yes.
Genshin doesn't do.
Yeah. They really should.
And still does not do.
But I was not there for speaking with Chingy. I was there to get my coffee.
Tin Master special for a little. Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Original recipes for all to enjoy. Well, seems like my noodles
Alright.
were just what you needed.
And
Okay.
now...
I think it is about time for me to depart.
That is very cringe.
Yeah. But alas. Time.
Alright, alright.
Well, I'd say we made good progress today.
But we didn't.
But, yeah. Discord, am I right?
Yeah.
We'll have to try again next time. Hopefully it's better. I don't know.
Yes, yes, hopefully.
One of these days, we could play Fortnite again. I think that would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I do have it installed. I just haven't been in the mood lately. But we could. But we're definitely playing OG then, because I just cannot stand the new chapter.
I think I've only played like once, maybe, if it's changed recently. I don't know.
They had a new season last week, I think.
Oh, then I definitely haven't played.
I've just seen it because obviously I have to to update the game. But yeah. We'll see.
We shall see. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Fun stream. Excellent talking with you as always. And I will see you next time, I suppose.
Yes, yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.